A land purchase by the city of Delphi sparks an Indiana State Police investigation.
News 18's Samantha Tiki joins us now with a look at why that land deal is causing so much controversy. Sam?
It's an area the size of 3 city lots in the heart of Delphi. At the last meeting of the Delphi City Council, the city proposed the purchase of the property. It was revealed at that same meeting the property had already been purchased before the council's approval. However, a deeper look into the documents led to an investigation of the sale by the Indiana State Police.
Something doesn't feel right. Something doesn't look right with this situation.
Republican candidate for Delphi City Council Dale Seward says something seemed a little too familiar about the city of Delphi's proposal to buy land during the August meeting of the city council.
It's important for the citizens to know that they can trust their city government and that their taxpayer money is being spent wisely.
Seward says he knew the city council hadn't approved the purchase prior to the sale and says that's when he spoke up.
You're supposed to get city council approval to make purchases, and to already have it warranty deeded prior to even notifying the city council of it is, in my opinion, improper.
Delphi City Council President Dick Traeger says the council was aware of the purchase because it was part of the Stellar project and says the land was designated for a portion of the interurban trail. However, he says the council did not know when the land purchase was going to be finalized.
The purchase was passed, but it wasn't consummated because when this came up, it was suspended. The money was not paid until we found out what the legalities were.
The deed to purchase this land shows it was prepared by Delphi City Attorney Brock Dawson. But according to Seward, Dawson says he has no recollection of preparing the document.
Dawson denied knowledge of the transaction, said that he didn't prepare a document, he didn't have anything to do with it, and didn't know what it was either.
Seward says the day after the meeting he got a copy of the deed from the Carroll County Recorder. Though there had not been a vote by Delphi City Council, the deed dated July 30th shows the land sale from the Delphi Youth Baseball League to the city of Delphi for $7,100. In a phone call to News 18, Dawson says he did not prepare the deed and had no knowledge of the sale.
I have no idea who that individual was that said they signed for the city of Delphi. You know, somebody did, but our attorney did not.
Seward says he knew something wasn't right and wrote a letter to the Carroll County prosecutor. Now the Indiana State Police are investigating the sale. Traeger says until the investigation is complete, the council won't be approving the sale.
You know, there's a lot of rumors that fly around. We have to get to the truth, and nothing will be finalized till we find out what the truth is.
Indiana State Police Detective Greg Edwards says he's wrapping up the investigation and turned the case over to the prosecutor this afternoon. I also spoke with Delphi Youth Baseball League Vice President Scott Roth, who says he thought the sale was a, quote, done deal and is waiting for the $7,100 check. Delphi Mayor Randy Strasser declined to comment due to the pending investigation. Samantha Tiki, News 18.
City officials are responding to an Indiana State Police investigation into a recent land purchase. Tonight, the Carroll County prosecutor tells News 18 that no criminal charges will be filed. City officials say they are not at fault.
Do you believe something criminal was done?
No, sir, I don't. Nope.
Comments backed up by the city attorney and the county prosecutor.
So how would you just categorize that as a mistake, or how would you categorize what happened then?
Well, it's more of a procedural thing.
The issue, this land on Hamilton Street between Deer Creek and the Delphi Youth Baseball Fields. As News 18 reported last week, a deed dated July 30th shows the city buying a quarter of an acre for $7,100. But it's something that the city council had not voted on.
Was there a mistake? Yeah, we're not denying that that somebody made a mistake.
Mayor Randy Strasser says that somebody was Stephen Kleinman of Specialized Land Services, a subcontractor for the engineering firm retained by Delphi to oversee the project. Strasser says the city's plans to buy the property date back to 2009, when it obtained a $445,000 grant from the Indiana Department of Transportation. He compares what happened to someone getting a deed to a house or vehicle before payment has been made. He says buying the property is the last step to building the Interurban Trail project, a trail connecting the third of a mile between Hamilton Street and Washington Street.
But the benefits are more than just a trail down through there. It helps, increase the the safety of that embankment during flood stages, and it gets kids off the streets as well.
A project that's due to go out to bid next month, with construction beginning in another 60 to 90 days. Dale Seward, a Republican candidate for Delphi City Council who brought up the problem to us last week, says he still has some questions about the city's account of events. City Attorney Brock Dawson tells News 18 he has a concern that the deed was prepared in his name but without his knowledge. But in the end, these issues or mistakes do not affect the ability for the City Council to vote to buy the land at their meeting next month if they choose. He anticipates the city will not take any legal actions against any of the parties involved. A message left this evening for Stephen Kleinman at Specialized Land Services was not returned.